Anyway.
Backlog. 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 Backlog.
I realize with this new setup, there's a delay on our mic so that the cameras match.
Yeah.
And there's no delay on the music. So we are going to sound way off.
Oh, man.
Anyway, welcome to the Backlog, everybody.
Backlog is the segment of the Wulff Den podcast where we go through our entire video game collection and pick a game at random and talk about it regardless of whether or not we played it. This is a collection of 981 games, ladies and gentlemen, spanning 40 years of video game history.
They're saying they didn't hear the music at all. So we just yelled. 407.
407. 407 would be Aliens versus Predator 2 for the PC. This is a random one. This is back when we got our second family computer. It was an upgrade.
Is this the Gateway?
Yes.
We had a compact. Well, our first one was some random built one.
Yes.
Some random home built one.
Yes.
The second one was a compact Passario.
Was it or was it a Gateway?
All right, now I'm all fucked up. I remember going to the Gateway store.
Yes.
So I had to have been a little older.
Yeah.
I remember a compact Passario being in the mix and a Gateway being.
Was it a compact Passario, or did we just say it was a compact Passario because that was like the standard family computer back in the 90s?
That is possible.
Anyway, this is around the time we got our second family computer, so we thought we were all ready to play PC games, like real PC gamers. And I think we were subscribed to Computer Gaming World at the time for some reason. They did a whole big FPS issue. So in all the FPS games that are coming out, like this, Red Faction, Max Payne 1, Duke Nukem Forever.
I remember we had Tony Hawk 2 for the PC.
Yes. Yeah, that was
we were PC gamers.
We tried. We tried.
No, I wouldn't say tried. I was straight up a PC gamer for a long stretch in the early 2000s because I didn't have any money and I pirated everything. I guess we owned this?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, because this is before we were savvy enough to know how to pirate games.
Just look at how beautiful
yes.
this game is.
So this is Aliens vs. Predator 2. This is the sequel to the 1999 game. That game was made by Rebellion. This game, timely enough, developed by Monolith. R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yes, this was one of their first games. Not one of their first games, but like this is like after they had been out for a while and they made a big push in PC gaming space. This is part of the Alien vs. Predator series. It's famous for you get to play as not only a space marine, but as an alien and as a predator. And this game was cool because it had, the 3 different campaigns had unique stories that interacted with each other along the way.
Did we have the first Alien vs. Predator?
No.
Okay. And I remember this, and I liked it a lot.
Yes. I remember this being a very fun game, playing it at the time. I think this is even before we actually watched the Alien and Predator movies. Officially. We knew of it because they had toys for them for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of those movies.
Yeah. But yeah, the game was cool regardless.
This is all the Marine campaign. I want to see I think I remember liking the Predator the most.
Yeah, these games are. I mean, not that they're all the same, but they all follow the same structure. You play as an alien, play as a predator.
Oh, I remember this a lot. This is the Alien you're looking at here.
Yeah, and so the Alien campaign is very strange because it's more like a stealth game because you're not as strong as the human or the predator, but you can climb on walls, you can run really fast, you can attack people with your tail, or you can bite them and claw at them.
Yeah, it's first person, but you don't have a gun because you're an alien. so
you got to be quick, you got to be on your feet, you got to keep moving.
And you just tear through people.
Yes. There's also the Predator campaign.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Predator,
which is also stealth based, but you have a lot of technology. You have a lot of complicated technology You can use your spear gun.
This is the Predator.
You can use your shoulder cannon. You can use that little disc thing they have.
I'm pretty sure I like the Predator the most.
Yeah, you can have all the
little arm computer.
Yeah, you got the little a stabby thing. You have the different visions you can use, like the Predator vision and all that stuff. Very cool, very unique. The Marine mission, that plays more like a standard first-person shooter with like survival horror elements, but a lot of people honestly prefer the Marine missions because it plays so much like a standard.
Yeah, it's like a normal game, but I don't like that. I like how weird these are. I think I played the Predator missions over and over again. I liked the Predator one the most because it was it was kind of a mix between being a first person shooter and having like weird like alien movement and not movement abilities and stuff. So it's cool that there's 3 campaigns.
Yeah.
There was also the chat is reminding us a multiplayer.
Yes.
And I did play the multiplayer. I remember playing the multiplayer. There was I remember there were modes where you would be on the alien side or on the Predator side or something. I didn't play much of it.
Right.
But I do remember playing the multiplayer. I was like probably like 9 playing the multiplayer.
Trying to think of what else.
I want to see exactly what game modes there were.
I mean, I'm sure there was your standard, one-on-one, Team Alien, Team Predator, Team Marine, things like that. I will say, as far as I know, this is the only game. This did have an expansion pack for it called Primal Hunt, where you can fight the Pred Alien.
What is that?
A Predator Alien hybrid.
Oh, I've never heard
and this predates the Alien vs Predator movie with the Pred Alien. So this is like one of the first times people actually saw it.
It looked like that.
That's the movie version.
Okay.
The game version is different.
That one?
No, that's the Alien Queen.
Pred Alien game?
Yeah.
Is that not it?
That might be it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooky.
As far as I know, this is the only there's 3 Alien vs Predator games. There's the one I mentioned. There's the original that I mentioned before, made by Rebellion. There's this one, the sequel, and then there's a third one that Rebellion made that Sega published for the 360 and the PlayStation 3 and the PC. As far as I know, this game is currently unavailable on any platform.
That sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
And this was like one of the better versions of that game. Either if you play like the Rebellion games or this one, like they're good games and like you'll have a good time. But to my knowledge, Aliens vs Predator 2 for PC is unavailable right now on Steam, GOG, anywhere. And
I just looked it up, and the first thing that came up was a Reddit post from 2 years ago. It said, anywhere I can get the Alien vs Predator 2 game, and the top comment just says, here, and it's a link. There's a website. It just has the exe file.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so there you go.
It's a shame that it's not for sale because this was a great game. I like this game a lot. Back to the multiplayer, I found a list of the game modes. There's Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Survivor, Hunt, Overrun, and Evac. So for Deathmatch, it's just every man for himself, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get to choose your character. It's every man for themselves, so everybody is playing against each other. Therefore, you win by killing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It says you can. Each game, one of 4 teams you can play as: Alien, Predator, Marines, or Corporate Mercenaries.
That's weird.
I guess because like the Weyland-Yutani, they're like the evil corporation that like rules over everything. So they probably have their own private military group.
Okay. Maybe they have different abilities.
Maybe, yeah.
Team Deathmatch. Is it just 1v1?
Deathmatch is a free-for-all mode in which the player's goal is to accumulate the highest number of kills. Yeah.
Team Deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch, same thing, except people are on a team.
Yeah, but is it 2 teams or is it 4 teams?
Player is teams with other players of the same species.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's whatever, however many number of like, I think it is all 4.
For Marines, don't stick together because you're more vulnerable to opponents. For Predators, make sure other players or your team are using different mission modes. For aliens, spread yourselves out and use pred aliens and praetorians to distract enemies so faster creatures can attack. Survivor, every player begins the round as a survivor and one player begins as a mutant. Okay. So, yeah, this game is awesome.
Yeah,
I like this game.
It's really good. It keeps the vibe of both Alien and Predator movies like intact without like sacrificing one for the other.
It got favorable reviews at the time.
Yeah.
It is on Metacritic apparently.
Okay. Yeah, it came out in 2001, which is around when Metacritic has been around, so
okay,
makes sense. Yeah, if you could track this game down, it was PC only, but I definitely think it's worth checking out. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure it still is fun.
85 on Metacritic.
If you
not
want,
bad at all.
If you want like a more modern version of it, the one from 2010 that Sega made, was it 2010? Yeah, the 2010 one that Sega published is a similar vibe to it. Also pretty good. Yeah. Check it out.
Check it out if you can.
I mean,
I bet you can archive.org it.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to play it. It just might not be the most legal way to play it, as it were. But maybe this is a call to whoever, Disney, because they own the rights to this shit now. You put
it on GOG.
You gave Epic like however many billions of dollars to be in Fortnite. Who cares? Get this shit back up and running. Put it on GOG, put it on Steam, put it on something. Put it in a box and sell it in stores. Like that was that era when they were still doing that.
Somebody in the chat asks, was there much input lag on dial-up internet? Dude, I don't know. Like that's the thing is when you're playing back then, you're not thinking about
that.
Yeah. you don't realize how bad the input lag is.
Yeah.
For example, I've been playing games on Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the input lag fucked on Xbox 360. You don't realize when you're back then playing it. Anyway, thanks for watching the Backlog, everybody. Come to a podcast sometime. Goodbye.
Bye.